I'm a pastor. I love Jesus. Jesus has changed my life. But I even still, like me just being fully transparent, look and find these little tendencies of like frustration and anger that I saw in my father. And I see that in myself sometimes where I get really frustrated, really angry, right? His dad did it. His dad did it. And so there's like, that has been something in my family that until somebody decides to stop this generational curse, until there's an awareness that this is a thing that has been passed down from generation to generation. A lot of times we just accept it. Well, that's how it is. That's how my daddy was, or whatever, right? And so I think one of the biggest things that you have to recognize is that the way that I'm thinking is not correct, or the way that I'm acting is not correct. This is not aligned with how I want to be. This isn't how I want to be remembered. This isn't what I want my legacy to look like. This isn't what I want to pass down to my children. And whether that is sexual sin, or that is addiction to alcohol or drugs, or whether that is just a mindset that doesn't believe the best, doesn't believe that God can change your situation, that's one of the biggest ones. If I can just riff for a second, one of the biggest generational curses is just this fact that life is what it is, and this is the best we got. Like this, well, we're stuck on the wrong side of the tracks and we can't get out of this and we're stuck. The truth of the matter is that our situations, our physical situations, are just a reflection of what we believe to be possible in our minds, what we believe to be achievable in our minds. And so, if you believe that we're stuck in poverty, that's because my dad didn't work hard enough. Well, he probably thought the same thing, and he never took personal accountability that you get to change your situation, right? You didn't grow up in a super wealthy family, Sean.
Not at all.
I didn't grow up in a super wealthy family. I grew up in a 650 square foot house in a town of 590 people. There might have been 2 college degrees in the whole town, right? And so with that, I could have just said, well, this is where I'm going to grow up. This is the life I'm going to live. I'm always going to live on Stevens Street in Hartman, Arkansas, But I made a decision at a young age that I can think bigger. I can trust God for more in my life. And that, I believe, is forming a new foundation for my kids of what is possible, what potential is out there for your life.